Hey guys, BadInfos here with a top 5 video. Here I'll show you my picks for the best games of 2015. This year was very interesting, lots of great games released and I'll showcase some of them after a lot of thinking. These are in my opinion the 5 best games released in the year 2015. Ori and the Blind Forest. A puzzle platformer. You don't normally see these in my videos, mainly because the genre is oversaturated that I almost completely forgot about this style of games, while Ori provides something new to the table. First of all, I cannot continue without mentioning the art style. It is absolutely breathtaking. Cute characters, amazing scenery, the soundtrack is spot on. Each of the levels has its own beautifully designed music and it changes as you progress through the story. Don't be fooled with the cuteness, however, it might seem easy and short like most games with such art form. Well no, this is a difficult game which might take you several weeks to complete. There's also a sense of choice because you can pick which ability you want. As you progress you're given the option. Should you get more gems for faster traversing or get more health to survive more hits? There's not much more I can say except that this is one of the most beautiful games I have ever played and it deserves another playthrough. Life is Strange, an appropriate name for sure. Some might call this game cringy, others would call it weird. Me, in my opinion, this is the best episodic game ever made. Screw The Walking Dead, Minecraft Story Mode or any other Telltale game out there. This is where it's at. You play as Max Caulfield. She is no ordinary child, but has magical abilities. We see normal everyday stuff at the start until she hits the fan or later on. Tornadoes, turning back time, suicide and all sorts of other stuff. Unfortunately I cannot talk about that too much because I would spoil the story. Speaking of that, it's phenomenal. You act as a detective at times and solve mysteries. Other times you just lay down and enjoy your day locked in a room. You hang out with friends or you don't. You go to parties or you don't. Yep, it's one of those choose your own adventure games where if you decide if you want to be a sourpuss and be mean to everyone or be the goody two-shoes and be everyone's pal. This is a story which must be experienced at least once. If you're not gonna buy it, then please just watch someone play it on YouTube. I recommend it even to people such as myself who don't like supernatural sci-fi games and movies.
The question is, are there still non-infected survivors in the city as the GRE maintains? And if so, will the ministry still go through with a stated plan to annihilate the city in an attempt to wipe out the Haran virus once and for all?
Dying Light. Yes, a zombie game, deal with it. Dying Light came out in the boom of the zombie apocalypse. And by that I mean the time when every third game released involved zombies in some form or another. Well, back then I stayed away from them, not because of refusal to get engaged in the genre, but because none of the games looked interesting to me. Well, when I saw Dying Light, I just had to try it out. It flew under the radar for many people, unfortunately. This is a fantastic game. The story is pretty generic, sure, the enemies are as well. We have the heavy guys, the spitters, the slow walkers, the speedy dudes, yeah, the whole package. Then what sets it apart from the rest of the crap all over the Steam store? The combat, customization, progression, parkour, environments and nighttime. Yep, pretty much everything. All of them are self-explanatory. You play in a city which is huge, allowing for great leaps of faith and amazing climbing sessions. You level up as you play and it opens some customization to your character. As for the weapons, they are completely customizable. You can turn a regular old pipe into a fire-wielding death machine, for instance. They break the more you use them, so you tend to keep your best stuff for boss battles. All that is fine and dandy, but I mentioned nighttime. What's so special about it? Well, my wonderful viewers, nighttime is the best part of the game. There is a day and night cycle. Daytime is pretty tame, zombies spawn, they can fight you, but for the most part you can explore, collect and climb around the map. However, when nighttime comes, you are in deep trouble. Ultra fast zombies spawn, they are terrifying and will hunt you down until they catch you. It's not a time you want to stay outside. The constant time management is amazing. Should you do a few more minutes of exploration and risk death, or should you play it safe and be a scary cat locked in your own room? I have the feeling that many won't even look at the game because they're sick of zombies, and that's a shame because I really enjoyed my time with it. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you, this is Grand Theft Auto 5. What is a 2013 game doing here, you might ask? Even though I'm a PC only gamer, I always make sure to use the original console release for my lists. GTA San Andreas, for instance, was on my list of 2004, not in the 2005 one, when the PC version came out. Well, for me GTA 5 is a 2015 game because the PC version is a complete overhaul. The inclusion of first person alone is enough to make it a brand new game. Place it wherever you like, but it's gonna be here for me. What is GTA 5? Do you really need me to explain? Well, it's only the most profitable piece of media ever existed. It only has the best opening week of any game ever made. Only a few $1 billion were made from it. Yeah, it's that game. Many of my viewers despise it, and honestly it's for good reason if you count GTA Online as part of GTA 5. For me, online is utter garbage, and if it was part of the base game, then it wouldn't even make it to number 20 on a top 20 list. I love the story. While not a big improvement to GTA 4's story, it was still solid. The gameplay was a big improvement. Shooting feels more fluid, the missions are a lot more diverse, the characters are interesting and sometimes insane. Yep, it's the complete package. GTA 5 has one of the best single-player experiences in my opinion, and is one of the best well-made games out there. It's a shame that online is such a turd. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Speaking of greatly made games, here is Wild Hunt. Dare I even say that this is the best well-made game? I think I might. Let's see. Characters. They are all interesting. Not one character in this game is boring to me. All of them have lives and feel real to me. Voice acting. Superb. Geralt sounded like a guy who just ate some sandpaper in the first game. Well, here his voice has evolved. He sounds more real and has a very unique voice. The same goes for everyone else. Not one of them sounds off to me. Gameplay, again, superb. Fighting is great. There are lots of moves you can learn. You can level up and increase your stats to your liking. The inventory, the missions layout, the visuals, weather, music, story, it's all top notch. Is there anything bad I can say about it? No. No, I really cannot. Like I said, The Witcher 3 is one of a kind. I love it to bits. I have over 150 hours in it and its DLCs. And will start replaying it again as soon as I finish editing this video. No other game has ever impressed me as much as this one did. Every side mission feels like a main one, where the simplest fetch quests have meaning and lots of depth. Side characters who you see once for half a minute are a lot more memorable than others who are with you for the whole duration of other games. Scripting this part of the video was very difficult because I always have some negative positive things to say to balance out the good with some bad, but I really cannot think of anything. If I have called any game a masterpiece before, then I would take my words back if I have to compare it to this one. The Witcher 3 will forever remain as the true leader of gaming, and it's what every developer should strive for. Perfection! And that's it from me, guys. Those are my favorite games of 2015. If you wanna see my favorite ones in any other year, then click on the screen or subscribe to my channel for more gaming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.